Hey everybody, my name is Brittany. Y'all want to know what I'm thinking about right now? It's raining. If y'all are into that, it'll be like an ASMR double feature, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's December, so this is the time and place to discuss the principle of the song and the story. Now, I don't think I've ever seen the movie, or if I had, I was too young. So if there's more lore, let me know in the comments. But I'm just going based off of the song. And I'm not going to read all the lyrics to the song. I'm just going to read some of the lyrics. And I want y'all to think about the message that this conveys. Because there could be many messages. I mean, art is something that you could listen to or watch and interpret it however you please based off of your life experiences. But I was reading it, or I was thinking about it. Well, this is actually how this came to be. I was looking through my Snapchat memories, and I had a video on there that I had put to one of my private stories like a couple of years ago. I was like, you know what? I was kind of onto something. I don't know if anyone else has talked about this. But before I get there, let me get here. Okay. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Remember that. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, why don't you guide my sleigh tonight? Or sorry, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you go down in history, and then it just repeats. So, isn't it strange how Donner and Blitzen and Dasher and Vixen and whoever, I already done forgot all of them, Comet and Cupid, they wasn't rocking with Rudolph and they was laughing and calling him names? Or maybe it wasn't specifically those reindeer on the sleigh. I just now caught that revelation. Maybe it was just other reindeer in the reindeer park, but I just assumed. Dang, my whole argument fell apart if that's the case. But if it is the other reindeer on Santa's sleigh, it took for Santa, the big man in charge, to be like, hey, Rudolph, guide my sleigh. And then all the reindeer loved him. And it's kind of like, oh, I remember y'all ain't seen it in me. All of a sudden, y'all always knew. Y'all could have loved him beforehand. Y'all could have treated him normal. But no, y'all wanted to laugh at him and call him names. It's kind of like a mob mentality. How everyone tries to pile up on one person or get like a hate train. And then it just takes one person. There could be a room of 100 people who hate you, but it only take 99 people who dislike you. Whatever Lady Gaga was saying.
There can be 100 people in a room. Maybe there is right now. And 99 don't believe in you. But all you need is just for one person to believe.
And it's kind of like Santa was that one person, and then everybody else just like joined the love train, I suppose. I don't really know. It's kind of like, do y'all actually rock with Rudolph, or do y'all just like him because Santa was like, put him in a position of authority and power? Actually, let's put you in the front of my sleigh. Actually, guide the way through the night so I could go to people's houses and slide down their chimneys at night. And put presents underneath the tree. It's just, this be happening in real life. And it reminds me also of that meme that's like, this is how people are. I hate her. I hate her. She's a da-da-dee-dee. And then 2 seconds later, it's like me and the bestie. Why do people behave like this? I understand part of it could be like survival instinct. And sometimes the social construct of what the majority believes could keep someone alive or in a better position in life just based off of perception and the people who can paint the narrative. But at the end of the day, for real, it's kind of like be yourself and think for yourself. I understand that could be like big scary depending on what a person's life looks like, to not follow the crowds. But I was just thinking about it, and I'll put the video here real quick. I don't know how long it's gonna take to do what it has to do. Maybe I'll like edit it out or whatever.
You know, it has me thinking, okay, so y'all know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and how he was bullied and everything because he had a red nose, like, and everybody thought it glowed, like it was so shiny. Tell me why all the other, like, nobody talks about it, but all the other reindeers hated him and thought he was ugly and was calling him names. And then they switched up once Santa actually was like, guide my sleigh. And then all of a sudden they're shouting and praising his name, and he's like, y'all are fake. I'm sorry, Donner, Dixon, Blixen, whoever, they could all get it. Boo, tomatoes, tomatoes.
Sorry, I was just sitting in silence admiring the rain. It started raining a little hot, so. Have y'all ever had a story like this, or have y'all ever seen this happen in real life? Where somebody was just like put down, or, oh, like y'all can't do this, or you'll never amount to anything, or do whatever, getting laughed at. And then all of a sudden, like, they're up. And then that's when everybody wants to switch up and be laughing in their face and smiling in their face and saying like all these good and great things. Like, let me know, because I know this happens in real life. Like, that's a story. I know a part of the story is like an interpretation of Rudolph could be like the things that set you apart and make you different can make you shine, but also it just shows like how cruel the world can be. But also it conveys the message of like you could be that one person to elevate another. But thank you for listening. Thank you for being here with me. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Take care of yourselves and happy holidays.